y'all. We back again.
You hit start for real?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hey y'all. Welcome to our channel. We're back and we're in a better mood.
Anyways, as y'all can see, same outfit because the EP y'all got last week was not the EP that was supposed to be the EP. This is the real EP. So we're just gonna keep the day going. We're just gonna keep the ball rolling, and we had our vent session, and now we're gonna get into the actual EP. So
if that EP sees the light of day, stay tuned.
It will. it will. It might be chopped and screwed, but it's definitely gonna see the light of day for sure. But yeah, so I'm Chanel.
I'm Keith.
And we back once again.
Yeah.
So if y'all listened to last week, then y'all know, we have been going through the motions and just dealing with things in life, losing ships, honestly, relationships, friendships, just maneuvering, trying to see, what our next steps are within those ships, and just reflecting on life and taking things from those situations. Obviously, it's never hard for any ship to end, relationship or friendship, but I am confident that God don't make no mistakes. Allow it to be what it is. Don't go back. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't go back. Don't go back. You want back?
No, I'm gonna keep my comment to myself.
No, come on, say it. Put it on the flow.
You don't go back. Yeah, right. Moving right along.
All right, so drink of the week. All right, we got another viewer's choice. And it is Malibu, and its flavor is Pineapple Bay Breeze. I guess they got some new ready to serve drinks. This one it has 12.5% alcohol. It is white rum with pineapple liqueur and natural flavor. So let's try it. And I was gonna do the regular glasses, not a stem glass, but I was like, when I was on a cruise, right? When I go on a cruise, I'll be like, let me find my favorite bartender that I'm gonna keep going to. That's gonna look out. His name was Howard. Dang, or was it Winston? I think it was Howard.
I think it was Henry? Winston. You mentioned the Winston very
I keep
often.
calling him Winston because he's Jamaican. Anyways, he was Jamaican. And no, I'm just saying. From how Stella got her groove back. Wasn't his name Winston? Please. But yeah, found our favorite bartender, and when I would order a shot, he would literally put it in a champagne glass. And I said, I never want a shot any other way, because it was like giving fancy shot, right? Yeah. It was, yeah. So I took out the regular glasses, and I was like, no, we're gonna drink out of a champagne glass.
That's cute.
Yeah. But let's go. Let's try this.
Okay, hopefully it's good, y'all. That ain't it.
Damn, off the first sip, that ain't it? Is it too sweet?
What the fuck? Pass me that. Is it coconut in here?
It's rum. No, it's pineapple liqueur and rum, a natural flavor.
You need to mix that with something. That's not good.
Want to put some tequila in it?
Yeah, that's what them people say. Them people say you should have blended that with ice.
It does not. It says pour over ice. We are not making no damn daiquiri. Talking about blended with ice. It's not terrible.
That's really bad.
But it's not the greatest. I think I got to stay away from pineapple stuff, because every time we do some pineapple something, it don't be good.
Bitch, it tastes like the pineapple drink.
It does not taste like that.
It does.
It does not taste like that.
And I hated the pineapple drink.
This is actually better than the pineapple drink.
I'll flip it for y'all so y'all can stare at it while we talk. That's nasty. Remember that you should not have that. I'm going to give that a -5.
Really?
Yeah, that's
worse than the other one.
Yeah, that's nasty. You don't feel
so you're not going to drink it?
Yeah, I'm getting drunk today. Let's do it. Go big or go home.
All right. Well, what's your take a shot moment of the week since we're here?
Wow, that took a spin. What happened this week? I ain't got one.
Your relationship.
No, I'm not taking a shot to that. Mean girl.
No, the take a shot moment is supposed to be something you'll take a shot to, like, damn, I had a week. Damn, that stressed me out. Damn, that was crazy. Y'all breaking up, that's crazy.
No, it ain't.
Why it ain't?
You don't think that's you? What? You really shocked? You did look shocked.
I was shocked. And then you told me it happened on Tuesday. Nigga, I talked to you on Tuesday.
Nuh-uh. I only sent you the podcast and then I
No,
sent you
we
the
talked
clip.
on Tuesday, but you had attitude.
I have an attitude.
Yes, you
bitch.
did.
Now you making shit up.
You did.
But I had an attitude.
You talking about something? You making plans without me? That was on Tuesday. Actually, that was Wednesday, which makes it even worse.
What plans you made?
Because I was asking you what time you was coming on Friday, and you was like, "Why, you making other plans?"
Oh yeah, because that's how you move. That's how you give it up.
That's because I be forgetting.
That's how you give it up. So the moment that you made the plans, that's when you realize, oh shit, he's staying the night. Let me call her and ask her if she's still spending the night. So yeah, my first response was, why? What you trying to do?
Anyways, the fact that I talked to you on Wednesday and this happened on Tuesday, yes, I was absolutely 100%
I had nothing to say.
Shots.
I just had nothing to say.
Okay, what's your take a shot moment of the week?
It ain't that. I still ain't got no school clothes, y'all. I'm motherfucking stressed. Okay, hear me out. I ordered pants and I ordered shirts, but then they sent me burgundy shirts. And my baby school shirts are supposed to be white, blue, and baby blue, not burgundy.
Well, how'd that happen?
I don't know what the fuck the people up there doing.
Was it embroidered?
Other than getting on my goddamn nerves. No.
Oh, so send it back.
Yeah, but now I gotta wait. So I don't have time to wait. So I'm just gonna go into the store and get some maybe tomorrow morning.
That happened too. I ordered Kennedy's uniform shirts, and they talking about 14 days of process and then 7 days to ship. I said, "Baby, school start next week. What you mean?" Like, so then I called the school, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we know they take a long time, so you could just get like regular polos without the embroidery from like the store, Walmart, whatever, and that'll be fine until they come in." So I hit up good old Gotti. I said, "Gotti, this what she need," and guess what? Gotti made it happen. Got my baby 5 shirts so she can start school.
I love that.
Yep.
Yeah, I think back to school is really just a very stressful moment for me.
I don't want to,
because his birthday is this month too.
Yeah, but
so
luckily
I just see the money leaving my bank account. Like I just see it.
But good thing is that school, I feel like school is starting earlier this year, right? So way it's earlier. Not like, you have time to get him back acclimated into school and then birthday party, opposed to, he starts school this weekend and his birthday party is also this weekend.
That's true.
I feel like that happened last year.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't have time to invite his friends, and he really not inviting no friends this year because we're in Orlando this year. Oh, now that's a take a shot moment. Take a shot to this bitch still coming for me, y'all. Why my baby daddy girlfriend won't get a fucking grip?
What happened? The same girl from...
Same fucking girlfriend is mad because my baby birthday is in Orlando. And she told him, because he's coming to the birthday party, she told him that he doesn't respect relationship boundaries. And she broke up with him for going to his son's birthday party.
Okay, I feel like it got to be deeper than that.
She feels like he's not respecting their boundaries. There's no reason why you should be going on a trip with your baby mama. I just feel as though I, Keandra, Chantel, me, will not change my plans to accommodate your uncomfort. If you would like to come, please come. All of my friends.
So she wasn't invited?
No, he's never asked me, hey.
But you would be okay if she came?
I'll be totally fine with her coming.
So did you tell him that when he told you?
Yeah, I said she want to come. Because bitch, come.
It's because it's not that deep.
T-shirt. Like, ho, come, pull up.
That is insane to me. Like, I'm not going on a trip with my baby mama. I'm going to my kid's birthday party. Like,
and every single birthday, everybody knows this. If you know me, it's always 1 year party, 1 year trip. And the trip is always to Orlando because my niece has the same birthday as him. So my mom tries to share the time between the both of them. So, one grandchild don't feel left out. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, this year we're going to Orlando because it's also Tatiana's birthday.
That's unfortunate.
I said it's a 12-bedroom
I feel like if
Airbnb. She want to come?
If you're going to be like that as a woman, don't date a man with kids.
Don't date a man with kids.
Period.
And I also feel like, have we done something inappropriate on a trip? Like, am I missing something?
Listen, different ships for different folks, I guess.
Yeah, so
because that's weird. All
if
right,
you're
take
in
a
love
shot.
with me that much that you watch my podcast, you're invited, babe.
Bruh, she gonna report us. Stop.
That's still nasty.
It
Anyways,
is not
so
good.
today is all about, I mean nasty. Is
It's
all
not that
about
bad.
the work environment, the workspace, how
Mm-hmm.
we show up in our workspaces as corporate baddies. We're both corporate baddies.
And is.
Sometimes I want to work at McDonald's, but I think that'd be a good place to work.
Girl.
You think they get free lunch? Oh, what if you work at Chick-fil-A and you get a free Chick-fil-A sandwich?
Okay,
Right?
I can fuck with that. I ain't finna hold you. I can fuck with it. And we off on every Sunday, guaranteed. Yeah.
Okay. Chick-fil-A might. I just hate standing outside and do the orders, baby.
Oh.
Like,
in that moment, I'm an inside nigga. I am not a field nigga. Okay?
I
am a house
can't.
nigga at that point because they be out there, bruh, in the rain with they poncho on. Ain't no way.
They do. They be dedicated, and they still be nice. No attitude.
Okay,
no
bruh,
attitude.
I be like, what kind of training they got? Because
they be watching a video like
never.
Like Get Out when he had to wear the headphones and just watch the movie.
Yeah.
That's what they be doing. Okay, we sorry, Chick-fil-A. Don't cancel us. I got a lot of points.
Employees
I'm a red member, gold member. I don't know, whatever the highest member is. I love y'all back.
I didn't even know they had different levels.
They do. Mm-hmm. Eat Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken. So being black.
I just peed a little bit.
Please, this podcast is a joke today, y'all.
You know, after pregnancy, some things be out of your control, and that laugh was real hard and deep, and the little pee went
over eat more chicken. Anyways,
bruh,
you want to go to the bathroom?
I do. I'll be back. No, leave it. Keep it going.
Oh my god, y'all, this is so nasty. Like, ooh, this is a confessional. So every time Chanel gets the liquor, y'all, I be just a bit confused. I be scared a little bit because I just be like, this girl ain't got no good taste in alcohol. Like, I don't know who taught her how to taste. Like, maybe she still be in her young girl days. Like, back in the day when we used
Stop talking about me. It was a viewer's choice. It was literally a viewer's choice. How you gonna? You need to judge the viewer. And by the way, I'll tell you who it was.
Ooh,
you know her personally.
Ooh,
it was a viewer's choice. Actually, she sent it. She sent it to us.
Who was it?
KC.
Oh, I ain't gonna talk about you like that, friend.
She sent it. So
nonetheless,
I ain't pick it. Now that pineapple shit, that I did. But this, no.
It be giving like, when you first went to college and you wasn't old enough to get drinks, so you just got whatever you could get.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Thank you, sweetheart.
Okay, so anyways,
corporate
back
baddies.
to our topic, y'all. Corporate baddies, being black and white spaces. How do you feel? Do you feel like you're often like the only black girl in the office?
100%. All right, so I am a CPA, so I work in an accounting firm. Well, I don't want to say so as if that's the only thing I could do, but I work at an accounting firm. I work in public accounting. And it's more often than not that it's just gonna be me. So at the first firm I worked at, very small, like less than 20 people. Actually, they was good with diversity. Because good. I feel like, and even so much that like we're all still close, and we call ourselves the Black Accounting Gang. Like,
oh, that's cute.
Yeah, we go out to eat every month, love them real bad. Or we link up every month, we do something. But yeah, then I went to a larger firm. Larger, like regional, national firm, thousands of employees. And even in that, like in my office, like it was maybe like one or two other black people. But I also work remote, so whatever. And then my firm now, I am literally, actually I went to a work function to kind of get to know people since I'm new there. And I seen one black girl, but she worked in a different office, so I ain't never seen her. I'm not gonna say POC because there is like an Indian. Anyways, most of them are Hispanic. Ain't no blacks. Okay. It's just me. And it's not uncomfortable. like I don't feel uncomfortable. They don't make me feel uncomfortable, but in my mind, it's noticeable. It's like, yeah, I can't really relate to them.
Okay,
It's just me. Like, yeah.
I feel like my first job was all black because I worked for the city of Riviera Beach, so everybody was black. Yeah. And I really felt at home. Like I could comfortably switch my hair every 2 weeks, and it's not like, who's that? Is that a new girl? No, bitch, it's me. I just changed my hair.
You know what?
Like it was better understood.
Right.
I felt comfortable getting the plaits or the locks or
switching it up.
Yeah,
the
wigs, a little color,
whatever,
a little 99J, you know, like because we had auntie down the hall doing a 613, you know, we was giving it up. But it's like when I go to like FPL, I was like the only black girl in the office, and it was just like, oh, okay, great.
Did you ever get the questions like when you were at FPL, like about your hair, like, oh, is that your hair? Or, oh, how do you do that with your hair?
I love how long did that take? Does it hurt? Does it look like it hurt, bitch? Yes, it hurts. The fuck? Like, why are you asking me that? Like, literally the one time before we went on a trip to New Orleans, I got the ginger locks. Oh my God, I miss my ginger locks. But I was going on vacay because I went to Jamaica. I feel like I went to Jamaica, and then I turned around and went to Chicago, and then I turned around and went to New Orleans.
You was outside.
I was. Damn, that was a fun summer. So I just got the locks, and I wanted something fun. So I got ginger locks. And I literally remember the first thing my boss said to me was, wow. And I was like, hey. And he was like, you changed your hair. Yeah, I did. That's really long. Yeah, it is. It is. And it was at that moment that I knew, like, okay, he hates this, but it's not against company policy, so he can't say anything.
Yeah.
And it's like I still carry that even like in my spaces at Hilton where I'm more like customer faced. And I'm consistently in someone's face. Like even with this work trip to Canada, I've been debating whether or not I'm gonna do a side part sew in with some curly hair because I'm like, are my plaits professional? Like, do I look like a professional? And I feel like that's very hard when you're in spaces, you know, surrounded by the Caucasians that they really be like, oh my God, I need to get my hair done so bad. And yeah, it look the same when you get done doing it. So, you know, like you just have one look versus the versatility that we have as Black women is just like completely different. Yeah. It's completely different. And I never want to, you know, be perceived as that Black girl who hair be laid, fried, and dipped to the side, the edges real hard and crunchy over here, you know, with all the curls, and it's orange and it's blue and it's, you know, like it's hard.
But I feel like just because of society and what we've experienced in life and what we see, automatically, even hair aside, I feel like subconsciously, at least for me, I already have a thought in my mind of like, I don't want to show up as the, like you said, that Black girl, or, you know, is she aggressive, or is she bitter, or something like that. So naturally in those white spaces, I already show up differently just to avoid that happening, unfortunately. But to the point about the hair, even in the firm where it was 20 of us, and so I wasn't necessarily always a minority, goddamn, always a minority, but even there, I would switch my hair, and it's like, how did you do that? Like, you're not asking Susan down the hall how she colored her hair differently. Like,
why are you asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I also feel like, aside from hair, like even with weave, like natural hair is such a big problem as well.
That's a whole nother.
Like and I feel like the Black girl natural hair is not even accepted in Black communities, let alone white communities. Like even when my hair was natural, I went natural when I got pregnant because they tell you not to get a relaxer. So I was pretty much natural my entire pregnancy, and then I remained that way for like a few years after. And whenever I would wear my hair curly, even my father would be like, girl, please do your hair. And like I'd be like, it's done. Do you know what I had to do to achieve this?
Right.
Like
to achieve this look.
do you know what I went through? Like, so I feel like it's still not accepted amongst us, but it's definitely not acceptable in the workspace. And I feel like that is.
But they won't say nothing. They'll just be looking, those passive aggressive comments,
right,
and things like that.
Yep. And then outside of like hair, food. You ever been asked to go on lunch and everybody want to know, well, what do you want to eat? But y'all already had this lunch plan before I got here, so what y'all plan on eating?
Right.
Oh, well, we didn't know if you would like this.
See, I never experienced that.
Oh, I've experienced that a lot. Like, whenever I would go to lunch with my white friends, it's always like, what do you want to eat?
It's like they're trying to appease you. And it's like, why, bro?
Accommodate my blackness. Accommodate my seasoning. Like, we might be going to somewhere where ain't no seasoning, baby. You sure you want to go? Like,
Do you feel like you've ever been asked, like, well, this is where we're going. Are you sure you want to go? As if, like, they're just asking you out of kindness, not really that they want you to come?
No, because I feel like the relationships that I built in my workspaces with all of my white friends were genuine. Like, okay, they literally.
So they want you there, but they also don't want to just be like, oh, let's go to, I don't know, Fresh Kitchen. That's the place. That's the thing, right?
Oh my God, they took me there once. That was the most nastiest food I ever
ate. Exactly. Like, so I get it because they're probably they know probably naturally the palates are different. Like the palates are different.
But if I'm going to lunch with you, I'm willing to go.
Right, and it's okay, especially if you already had it planned. Don't switch up now for me. Not on my.
Because I tell you, I want some Jamaican food, and I know real quick, damn sure you don't want that. So.
They definitely don't want the jerk chicken, baby. Do you feel like you've had to like code switch in those places? Like, hey Hilton, you're the only black one?
I am.
Yeah, but you're not the only POC. Because whatever. Okay. But do you feel like you've had to? Do you feel like you code switch when it comes to work?
Yes and no.
Why no?
Yes and no. So yes, I will say that yes, but I feel like it's not a work code switch because it follows me.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like,
so basically depending on your surrounding.
Yeah.
And it could be
it's
work.
It's not a
or...
work code switch.
Gotcha.
It's just I feel like the only time which you call out, Gloria call out, is when I'm with my family and y'all be like, oh, you really ghetto for real. Like
as the fuck.
Because once I'm with my family, I kind of like just float back to my upbringing.
To your roots.
Yeah.
To your roots.
But it's like when I'm not with them, I'm the same way I speak at work is the same way I speak outside of work. The same way I speak on the podcast is the same way
you speak at work.
Yeah. Like that doesn't really change. It's just more so I guess when I'm with my family and my sling starts slinging and I get more country and
I definitely code switch at work for sure. But I feel like I have to. Dang, that's crazy. I feel like I have to. I feel like it's a matter of being professional. That's what it is. Like how I talk on a podcast, how I talk to my friends. I feel like I can't be in the workplace talking like that. I can't be dropping F-bombs, N-bombs. I can't be saying certain things. The slang, and then they won't understand anyways. But I feel like it's a code switch due to being professional. That's what it is.
So is being black unprofessional?
Ooh. Being black is not being unprofessional, but I feel like in our society and how we show up in our blackness, it's not acceptable in the workplace.
Makes sense.
It's just not. And I feel like that's just the reality. Whereas white people can be like, and do whatever the fuck they do on the outside, they can do that in the office. Why is that though?
Is being black unprofessional?
Yeah. That's deep.
Put it on a t-shirt.
Hey, don't nobody make that shirt. Don't nobody make that shirt. Trademark.
Because I agree. The Caucasians run amok, baby. They be mad. They be turning red. They be yelling. They be fussing. They be saying whatever they got to get off their chest. But the moment I flip this head to the back and caught that neck to the side, whoa.
you're being a bit aggressive. Like, why? No, I'm not. I'm about to let you know you're not going to play in my face. You're not about to try me. And you're not about to talk to me like I'm a child. And I feel like that is spaces that I've had to deal with, or things, situations I've had to deal with, being the minority in these workspaces, being the only black girl. Like, the minute I'm like, hold up, now I'm finna let this blackness show. And it's like, why is it now I'm gonna let this blackness show? No, I'm just not about to let you play with me. I'm not about to let you try me, and you're not gonna talk to me. You're not gonna little girl me. Like, I'm grown just like you grown. We're all professional. Per my last email, like, yeah. And then it's like now they're scared. Now you're being aggressive. Now you're, and then it's like, well, damn, was I being the bitter black girl? And it's like, no, baby, I was just being a black woman that you're not about to try.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no space with the assertive versus aggressive when it comes to color. Like, you're just instantly, it's automatically as aggressive.
Yep.
Like, I've sent a few emails where somebody has like been snap, snappity, snap, and I snap, snappity back, and everybody's like, "Are you okay?" Yeah, bitch, are you okay? You ain't see the way she came at me,
right?
I just responded
first, and that's the thing. It's never unprovoked, never. But they don't want to check the person who initiates.
We're expected to remain calm in the situation. We're expected to respond with grace and say, "Oh, Hampshire was just having a moment. Everything's okay."
What name did you say?
Hampshire. I like Hampshire. That's a good one. Hampshire was having a moment. And
Hampshire is
it's
crazy.
Okay, but as soon as Quisha have a moment, it's a
problem. Absolutely.
We all have moments. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. I want to be able to show up, and like, culturally there's going to be a difference, because that's just the reality of it. But just because I listen to Lil Baby and Glorilla and I want to shake ass on the weekend, don't mean I can't do my job. Don't mean I can't be a professional.
Right.
Doesn't make me unprofessional because I'm black. Like,
very true.
Period.
That's very, very true. Yeah, but I will say, like, most of my relationships that I've built over the years with my Caucasian friends have really been genuine. Like, to the point where we will be in the office and they will say themselves, like, yeah, that's some white people shit. Or, like, we've gotten comfortable to a place where they will ask me so many questions and I just be like, I don't have the answer to that. And I love that I don't have the answer to that. Like, this past week at Hilton, someone wanted to have a repass. So they were looking for a place for a repass. And they asked why do black people have a repass? And I was like, why do we have a repass? Like, what? Why? I don't know. There's not a reason for it. I was like, y'all.
I think it is. I think it's to commune, like, bring, to be in support of the family who lost
they feel
somebody.
Like they do that at the viewing.
No,
they said black people make it a 3-day process.
And because the viewing is to go to view this person, without it being a whole thing and people talking. It's just for you to come say your goodbyes. Because typically at the funeral, everyone's not, everyone might not be, especially if it's a large funeral, everyone is not going to be able to go up there. And because in the actual funeral, it's, there's a point of like quietness and then people giving their words. It's just different. The viewing is literally to come, view, say your goodbyes. Then you have the actual funeral, right? Where people say their words and tell their stories, where you really honor that person. You acknowledge the family who lost them. And then the repass is like, hey, we're here to support you. We are here. Like, we brought this food to you, or we have this food here to what is the word I'm looking for? To commune, to come together, and just now we can talk about it. Now we can say, girl, you remember that time, Billy Joe, da, da, da. Like, that's what the point of the repass is for, I feel like. I ain't never heard of nobody doing a repass at a hotel though.
You're looking for any ballroom space.
Really? I usually, for funerals I've been to, it's usually at like someone's house, or my grandma's repass was at her church's community center.
We are the new adults. We ain't buying houses.
Damn.
If your grandparents them ain't leave one down, baby, it wasn't no house to commune at.
That is true.
And if you come to my apartment with all this goddamn noise, they call the police.
Bruh, we are the new adults, and it is crazy because I do not feel like a grown up. But that is another topic for another day.
It is.
But I don't have relationships.
What's your
with my
Caucasian
coworkers.
persuasion?
Mm-mm.
What?
Like,
girl, I got
even-
invited to the bachelorette party. We went to drag queen shows.
Yeah,
I had a time with them.
I remember that.
Yeah.
No, it's like, okay, so my first job, like I told you, like all the blacks, we locked in. Like we call ourselves the Black Accounting Gang. And maybe we naturally, like, I don't want to say we isolated ourselves, but because we have that, that in common, like we're black, we get it, we know, like it was easy for us to whatever. But it's not like we excluded. Like we still went to lunch with the white people. I was cool with the white people. There, we would go on like work trips, cruises, and I'm kikiing, taking shots with everybody. But outside of that, no, I'm only hanging out with the blacks. My last job, well, now I'm remote. I'm a remote worker, so it's even harder to build those relationships. But even still, it's like, no, they just haven't happened for me. Not that I'm opposed to it. It's just like I have a friend, a sorority sister, who she works somewhere and she's like super cool with one of her coworkers, and her coworker is Asian. Even at the work function, I said I went to a work function last week, right? And you know me, I get very awkward, socially awkward around people I don't know. But baby, I was yapping. I was talking to everybody. I was making conversation. I was like, oh, like making small talk. If you know, I am that girly that is gonna get on the elevator and hit door closed before somebody else get on.
You had drinks there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to
no,
say.
but before the drinks even started, I was just like, hey. No, that was awkward at first. I ain't finna lie. I found the one girl I know, which is a receptionist, also Hispanic. And she's like, oh, I think they have a mimosa bar. They said that's the easiest thing to get, or you can go to the bar. I was like, yeah, let me go get that. Okay, it was the mimosas. It was the drinks. But the small talk was small talking. But I wouldn't hang out with them outside of work. I don't think. Well, it's early. So
stay tuned.
We'll see. But even the receptionist, like I've like had conversation with her, like I'd be like, so give me the tea on the people, like what's up, whatever. Been very like kind of me with her, but she's also young. She's like 27 or something like that.
Okay.
All my friends younger, but I'm just saying, I don't think I would hang out with her, but we'll see. But yeah, so with me working at home, I feel like people would think that you have like a good work-life balance, working from home, but it's actually, I feel like it's harder.
I would never work from home.
Why?
That ain't for me.
Why you say that?
It's too many distractions. I'm not gonna get shit done. Mm-hmm. It's too much of a comfort zone. Mm-hmm. No, I cannot be held accountable. I feel like it'll be like that one time COVID swung through and we were all working from home, and then they had us turning in like what we did this week, mm-hmm. and I was just putting shit on the paper because
you had to do that.
Because baby, all I did was cancel people weddings. You already know what I did. I canceled events all week and argued about why I gotta cancel your event.
COVID, baby.
That is what I did. But yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah, as an avid work from homer, home employee, goer, whatever, it is hard. Like I like being able to, structure my day how I kind of sort of how I want to. But when I'm at home, my 8-hour day is a 10 to 12-hour day and don't let the kids be here. If the kids are here, you already know it's definitely going to be a 12-hour day, meaning I'm probably getting, 5 to 6 hours of work done in the 8 hours. Then I got to tend to the kids. Then I got to go back to work. That's why I always be working at nighttime, because the kids are down and now I'm back to work because I need to get my 8 hours in, even though I've been sitting at this fucking computer for 10 hours already. So now I go in the office once a week, and when I tell you that'd be my most productive day, it would just be straight boom, 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 getting stuff done because I don't have those distractions. And then at home, y'all FaceTime me, y'all calling me,
Whoa.
And I can do that at home. And then it's like, even though I might be working, it's still slowing me down and I'm not being as productive opposed to. But how you do it? Because you be in the office on FaceTime.
I do both easily. I'm a good multitasker.
And
I can't do things that require my full attention. Like you be trying to podcast while I'm at work. I can't do that. Like I can't do the both. of those.
Yeah.
Because that requires me to actually lock in.
Mm-hmm.
But like if we're just on the phone and you're catching me up or telling me something, or it's like listening to a podcast or a TV show in the background, you know?
Yeah. I get that because I also will put the iPad on and just have like background noise.
Yeah.
Like something that I don't have to like really lock into. Like there's been times I try to put on a movie and I'm like, nope, gotta watch this later because I need to actually focus.
Yeah.
Opposed to if I put on Love Island and it's like, I don't need to see them kiss.
It's like that. Like as long as I'm not
something you gotta really
something
think
I gotta
of.
like lock in, like then it works. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't bring work home. That's one thing about working in the office, baby.
Once you leave, that's it.
When I walk out that door at 5 o'clock, that's it.
Until they catch you again.
See me on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can access my emails, but that's it. Like I can't access anything else. I don't know why Hilton got their system so locked down. Ain't nobody trying
to do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Teams on my phone. I got an email on my phone. I mean, it works out because like if I need to be in a meeting or something, I could just do it. Like I could be at a gym or whatever. Well, at least at my last job. This job, they want cameras on. So I need to be locked in. But like I think what's today? So I think on Thursday I was working out and I was supposed to be working because the work hours are 8:30 to 5:30. I was supposed to be working, but I was working out and my direct like manager or whatever. Oh, actually she texted me. I was gonna say she teams me, but she actually texted me. That's why I got it. But it was easy. I just ran upstairs to the computer real quick, logged in, my little circle went green. And yeah. But previously, yeah, my other job, I would already know somebody's looking for me if they teams me, but I had it on my phone, so I knew like, okay, I need to get back to the computer. But yeah, definitely the distractions, the work be with me all the time somewhere. I don't check that shit on the weekend though. Absolutely not.
That's good for now.
For now,
until busy season.
Oh yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks for 2 months. Don't fucking call me.
I will.
Don't you not? Nobody not
notify anyway.
You're not seeing me. I'm inside. But how long do you plan to be at Hilton? You feel like that's your last stop?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Why?
No particular reason.
Like you feel like you'll work somewhere else, or do you want to like fully blossom in KSK?
That's a tough question. I don't know.
Are you nurturing KSK? I feel like I haven't been seeing you do no events really.
I haven't been posting, no.
So you just haven't been posting. Okay, you did the anniversary. And then you do his birthday too?
I have a wedding in October. I have a birthday in September, wedding in October, wedding in January.
Why aren't you?
I don't want to.
All right. Well, enough said. I wasn't coming for you because, I haven't been nurturing BBB.
Every time you say that should be funny to me.
Better Business Bureau.
Yes. I don't know. I don't feel like it's the final stop, but I wouldn't mind climbing the corporate ladder. Like, how does that look for you though in remote work? Like, how does one climb the ladder if they're not physically in the office? Because I feel like I'm one of those managers that'll be like, yeah, I need to see the work you putting in to promote you.
Well, the thing is, because of the work I do, you can see the work because my work is reviewed and my output is tax returns. So like if I'm sending you tax returns, they're getting done. You know what I'm saying? And we have to clock our time, like how much time we work on each client. So that's how they can track and see. But also I feel like a lot of places are, reducing or completely removing the work from home aspect. At this firm in particular, I don't think they'll get rid of it completely. They might increase the days needed in office or required to be in office, but they can see the output. They can see the work based off of the output that I do, So I don't think that there's not room to move up, but also I was
about to say, do you want to?
I want to, but I want to for the money. That's it. But ultimately, I don't plan to be at nobody's office.
Okay.
Eventually,
what's the timeline?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
Okay, what does the transition look like?
the transition looks like, here's my 2 weeks notice. I got my own clients by.
How many clients do you need before you can walk away?
That's the thing.
I'm grilling you. I'm sorry.
No. I haven't put. I don't know the number of clients. Okay, these are questions I need to figure out though, like the answers to, so that I can actually have a game plan in place. Because I don't have a game plan in place. I just keep saying what I want, what I want, what I want. But even with that, like, yes, I want to grow my own, bookkeeping and tax business. But at the end of it all, I want my lifestyle to be funded by passive income. I just feel like there's so much more to life than working. Like, period. Even like I want to get to a place where I do something like within accounting and tax, but it's more so charitable. Like, I give back, I help small businesses, things like that. Like, but my life is still funded by passive income.
Okay.
But eventually I do plan to leave corporate world for my own business, and then eventually maybe I'll be able to sell my business depending on, how I'm able to structure it and grow it. But eventually I don't. Maybe not though, because I actually enjoy it. So, but I'll be able to work from Jamaica, easy.
Okay, we're planning a trip to Jamaica.
Yes, let's plan it.
Oh, you're not here for your birthday.
Unfortunately, but we will. I'm gonna do something though that weekend though, because I think we come back that Monday, which I think is the 19th. Because my birthday was on what last year? A Saturday, I think. How you don't know? You don't remember? You was there. You planned it. I hate when you do these long drawn out stares and you don't say shit.
Because I don't know why you expect me to remember an exact day.
Anyways, I think it was a Saturday, because I think the dinner was on my actual birthday. So I'm pretty sure next year it's on a Sunday. We come back Monday. So that following weekend, I'll probably do something. If it's not too cold, I might do a boat. I love a good boat day.
Ooh.
But we will see.
We shall see.
All right. So you don't plan to ever leave corporate America until you retire, essentially?
Yeah.
You like what you do?
Yeah.
You want to stay in the hotel industry?
Maybe. I've been thinking about going back to school.
For?
To not pay Trump back this student loan money. No other reason than that.
Hey, I'm kind of with you, but then the money just accumulates. Like, what you owe just keeps growing, and it's like,
and that's my problem.
And they're gonna still want to come. They're getting that shit in blood. They're getting it. So it's
I just feel like not right now. Like, you can't possibly expect me to pay it back right now.
Listen, I just called them yesterday. Like, I need to reduce this payment. They took it down by like $160. I
tried, and they were like,
"You need to call back and say I don't have it."
And I'm just like, okay, well, chestnut checkers, bitch. If I go back to school, now you're really not gonna have your money. You should have took what I was willing to pay you. Like,
but then you're still gonna owe somebody else some more money.
It's hard. I think my graduation cap is just gonna say Trump made me do it with an American flag and call it a day, because this is getting out of control.
Trump made me do it. It's crazy.
But yeah, I might go back for my master's in journalism, and maybe I'll go be a news broadcaster for real this time. Stay tuned.
I can see that for you.
Thanks.
I could definitely see you.
My mom.
Listen, you would be like, I don't know, Channel 7 News Bay. For real. I can see that.
Yeah.
News Bay, for real.
I really want to do it. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned, because we don't know where this career path is going.
We don't know.
At this
might
point.
Stay in events, might not.
Do you think you'll ever stop doing events though? Like, even
no,
like for
I'll always have my baby.
Yeah, that's your baby.
Yeah,
I love that for you.
My love child.
That's so cute.
Definitely a love child, because most of it be labors of love. So.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, stay tuned.
What you got for dear sis?
Well, apparently.
Or did you have any closing statements on that?
Dear sis. My friend said I'll be coming for her and the dear sis, but I don't write these, y'all. But I can see how she feels that way.
Oh my gosh.
Over the last year, Chanel has grown in ways.
Basically, goddamn. Because why you put my business on Front Street?
Over the last year, I've grown in ways I didn't expect. Therapy, boundaries, a lot less people pleasing. Some of my friends are saying I've changed, and not always in a good way. I'm trying to be healthy, but now I feel guilty for outgrowing dynamics that used to feel normal. Do I owe them the version of me that they are used to? Or is it okay to grow even if it makes them uncomfortable? That was very well spoken, friend. I'm so glad you're seeking advice for this.
Yeah, I did not submit this. I absolutely did not submit this. But as a person who has experienced this, I'd be like, bruh, who wrote this? Why they living my life? Anyways, as someone who has experienced this and is currently experiencing, do I owe them the version? No, you don't owe anybody shit. That's how I feel, first and foremost. You don't owe anybody what they're used to. Look, I'm reeling it back. You don't owe anybody what they're used to. I do think not even necessarily that it's old, but it's nice to do is to have a conversation. Like, I've grown in this way. This is where I'm at. This is where I can meet you. And if they can't get jiggy with it, if they are uncomfortable, then like I said in other EPs, sometimes we grow and we outgrow people, and it doesn't mean that you love them any less. It just means that your paths are different now, and that's okay. If you what did I say earlier? If you're not growing, you're not living. Like, if you're not evolving, you're not living. Like, life is about growing, evolving, changing, having new experiences that shape how we see ourselves and the life that we live. So you shouldn't feel guilty for that. Girl, what you got to say? Because it's giving.
I wouldn't
Did you have that same energy?
I wouldn't say that you owe them the version of yourself that they're used to. But I do feel that you owe them the connecting piece that made the friendship what it was. Yes, I do think that friendships are supposed to grow. Friendships are supposed to evolve. When you're growing, I'm growing as well. We're all growing together. However, if I am used to a certain standard with you, I'm used to knowing your every move. I'm used to knowing when you make a bowel movement, etc.
Excessive.
If you switch that energy up with no explanation, and I just am now left to feel like I know nothing that's going on in my own friend's life, that's weird.
Well, that's why I said, not that it's old, but it would be nice to have a conversation where you communicate, hey, this is the space I'm in. This is how I can show up in this friendship. This is how I can accept this friendship. This is how I can receive this friendship. Now, what are your thoughts on that? How do we come to a common ground? Which I feel like in the past is something I didn't do. I didn't have those conversations. It was just like, I'm here, you're there. That's not in alignment with me. So let's just not be friends. But we also don't have runaway bride syndrome, where my solution to everything is just to end it.
But do you think that friendships are essentially a one size fits all, and the boundary that you establish, say like, okay, this is where I am now. I am no longer using your real life as an example. I am no longer sharing every single detail with everybody. Is that a fair statement to make when there are cases where you are still sharing every single detail with some people? Like, is it I'm not calling you out or putting your business on Front Street, but is there
Well, you said it's my personal story, so you are putting me on Front Street, but it's okay. I'm fine with it.
Is there like a space? Is there a line for where we can hold our friends accountable and say, hey, I shared this with you, or I may have overshared this, or I may have given you complete access to me and I feel like you mishandled it? And maybe, just maybe from there, I don't want to share every single detail with you. Because I do feel like that's not a boundary that has been established across the board. It has been established in certain spaces. So is there something deeper in these certain friendships, in these certain spaces, that causes that reaction versus with other people?
Are you asking me a direct question?
Yep.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it? Oh, never mind. I was going to say, you want to talk about it later? This bitch said, yeah.
No, absolutely. There have been instances where it's like like with you, for example, you know, which we've talked about, I feel like you made, I feel like you weren't in support of me and the father of my kids, even though we weren't together when I would tell you things. And I feel like it was just like, no, 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 no. Whereas now in hindsight, you may have been speaking from a space of I've been cheated on. Leave the relationship. I'm trying to help you save yourself from yourself. But in that moment, I received it as, okay, she's just against this. So anything I say, she's not going to receive or be able to show up, not even unbiased, but just like supportive. So in that instance, even when I told you, I was like, yeah, I'm going to stop sharing things with you. It was a cause and effect for me. I didn't communicate that with you. I just kind of was like, this is where I'm at. With other people, you know, who, there also was not a conversation, but that was just kind of, I actually don't even know, because whereas I stopped sharing with her and I let her know, like, I'm just in a space where I don't share everything. Like, I talk to my man all the time. That's who I share with. You still knew a lot of the things that she wanted to know.
Don't put that on live television.
You did. Like, I mean, nobody knew we were closing, but I talked to you more about the process, like as I was going through it, as far as like searching for a home. So I can't pinpoint what happened. I think with that situation, we just grew apart, and the lack of accountability, I just couldn't fuck with. And so I didn't want to talk about shit. And I felt like, you know, it was a lot of fakeness going on in the friendship, and I was like, I can't fuck with it. But I do feel like I have fallen short in the communication space. So to your original point of, is there a connector that is there? I feel like there could be, especially if you have those conversations, but I feel like it comes down to communicating, having those conversations. And also on the opposite end, the other person might be like, well, I don't fuck with that. Well, then where do you go from there? This is how the relationship looks like. I may not be cool with how you want it to look. You're not cool with how I want it to look. At that point, is it okay to be like, all right, I love you, I'll see you when I see you, but we probably won't be rocking the same?
Okay.
That was a question. At that point, is it okay to separate?
Yeah, if it ain't working. And the communication has been had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, you're saying I like in the communication department. Yeah. Real bad. All right then. Champagne showers. Oh, you still got some?
No. Oh yeah, I'm not drinking any more of that. We hope that answered your question, dear sis. It really wasn't Chanel that wrote it in.
It did feel targeted though. But nah, yeah.
Do you feel attacked?
Nah, I don't care. Well, in this situation, I don't. You don't owe them a version of yourself that they're used to if you've outgrown. Period. Point blank. That's just what it is. If they're uncomfortable and you can't come to common ground after communication, then sometimes it is okay to walk away. And it doesn't mean it has to be the end. You could always come back, like in different spaces in life. Like, I've had a friend where we stopped being friends and then we became friends again. I don't know if we're friends right now, but you know, it happens. Like, but champagne shower.
Champagne showers. What are we celebrating?
Growth. I feel like we celebrate that all the time, though.
We do, but I do feel like this is a really growing season. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want a champagne shower to grow?
Yeah.
We can also champagne shower to the fact Cassidy had her evaluation on Monday and she passed with flying colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, told you so.
That.
Told you so. She passed with flying colors. They're like, she cannot be accepted into this program because she's just fine. She's perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine. Chanel does not understand that because she has an older kid, that the younger kid does not feel like she has to do the most. Like, I don't have to tell you that I want juice. I don't have to communicate because you're going to give it to Kennedy anyway. So I already know I'm going to get it. I don't have to.
Yeah.
It's given to me.
I was spiraling, but
Anyways, y'all, we can cheers to Cassidy. I love Cassidy. So.
But not to
the evaluation.
And to growth.
Yes.
Yep. Definitely, if you did not listen, please listen to last week's episode because we really put it on the flow.
She keep talking about this episode like it's getting posted, y'all. But yeah, if it happens to resurface, y'all tune in.
It's getting posted. Anyways, follow us on Instagram, The 4 O'Clock Pour. Follow us on TikTok, The 4 O'Clock Pour Podcast. You can find us on YouTube, Apple, Spotify. And of course, if we are not somewhere where you would like us to be, let us know and we will work on getting there. Don't forget to drop your drink of the week, Rex, and submissions. We're accepting them. So Key can stop talking about my business. Acting like somebody else said it. I'm Chanel.
And I'm Key. Don't forget this drink nasty as fuck. That's all, y'all. Bye.
Later.